Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, made possible by our exclusive community at patreon.com. If you're a regular viewer of RBDR, please visit patreon.com/RBDR and join us as a patron of our work. I'm Bob Lederer. Robert Pasakoff's annual Customer Loyalty Engagement Index is widely recognized as a benchmark in the field, and his 23rd and latest annual index reveals important shifts in consumer values that result directly from political polarization, voter tribalism, and recent fervent social movements such as Grab Your Wallet, Me Too, and Time's Up. Now, brand leadership changes and same-store sales and profitability figures have occurred in this index in 60% of the 84 B2C and B2B categories that are tracked by the index. We asked Robert why those political and social causes have changed the face of brand engagement and customer loyalty and what to look for next.
You know, we're talking about how much political polarization is affecting the world, and brands are part of that world. And what we've seen is that the brands are being affected by two sides, one of which is political tribalism, and the other is social activism. And in political tribalism, we're seeing the greatest effects for brands in broadcast, cable, news delivery, brokerage, banks, hotels, luxury hotels, interestingly. And then for the social activism portion of it, what we're seeing are things like restaurants, retail, things like that, and they're showing up in the real world too, not just the brandscape, but reflecting themselves as to how people are behaving. So, for example, when the press secretary of the president is asked to leave a restaurant, I mean, it's showing up as an empowerment of social activism in that category. When we see the kind of things that are going on between the liberal media and the conservative media, we see that affecting the brands as well. Brands like Fox and CNBC and CNN and so forth. So the change has been enormous in these areas, and it's affecting how consumers react with brands. It's very surprising. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of paradigm shift in brands for nearly 30 years. And I think what you've got to do is you're basically taking us back to the Nixon era, you're taking us back to the Vietnam era. It is a confluence of the political and the social, and it's making itself felt in the brandscape. No reason at all that this won't continue. It is going to, I think that the effects are only going to increase as pressures get put on to brands to kind of take sides. I think it makes it extraordinarily more difficult for brands to decide on what they're going to message. And I also think that that brands are dealing with a different mediascape today where connected consumers talk to each other instantaneously. It becomes far more difficult to manage the brand values, because you've got to do it literally on a second-by-second basis.
That's your Research Business Daily Report, made possible by members of our exclusive community on the crowdfunding platform known as patreon.com. Special thanks to all of our current supporters who've joined the viewer group because they recognize the unique news, insights, and commentary that RBDR brings to them and the industry every Monday through Thursday. And a special thanks to our latest patrons, Jeff Walkowski and Owen Charlebois. Now, if you're interested in joining the group and gaining access, by the way, to exclusive RBDR perks and services, all you need to do is visit patreon.com/RBDR. Now, who out there should be doing that? As we mentioned, if you're regular viewers, please come on board. It doesn't matter about the size of your operation or the type of research that you are involved with. Are you a client or a supplier? Well, that doesn't really matter either. And as the UK's Ray Pointer, who joined us last month, geographic location is absolutely unimportant. There are so many reasons for an RBDR viewer to become a patron. So figure out your best reason, because if you're regularly viewing us, there's something we're providing you that you immediately recognize as being valuable. And don't be shy about sharing that with us. Become a patron today by going to patreon.com/RBDR. We hope you have a great research day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.